Hi, my name is Andrew, otherwise known as Pumpkin Geek, and this week we are doing a time to talk, and it's one of them topics that was inevitably going to come up, and it's a time to talk politics. Now, the reason why I'm discussing politics this week is because England has held some council and mayoral elections last week, and quite frankly, I was reading the turnout figures from my town, and only 26% of eligible people actually bothered to get off their asses, walk down their very local polling station. Literally, it is never more than 10 minutes walk away from your house where you vote, and go and put a cross in the box. That is shocking to me. I mean, fair enough, I grew up in a politically engaged family, and we talked about it in schools, and I know that doesn't necessarily happen now because schools have all this other pressure on them, but really only 26% of people in my town bother to go vote. And I just thought I'd do a quick video to try and figure out for myself why that is, and also explain why I think it's really important for people to actually go vote, and I'll do that first. So, reasons why it's important to go vote. I'm not going to go down the feminist route, like say that Emily Wilding died for the vote, even though she kind of did die to get women to vote, and others alongside her. But, you know, that's a route I could go, but I'm not going to. Even though I just kind of did. But, yeah, so, reasons why it's important to vote, especially in council elections. Councillors are in charge of everything that goes on in your town, from the roadworks, from school budgets, from setting the taxi and bus prices, from literally everything that happens in your town. The council has some sort of impact in, be it libraries shutting, Start centres shutting because they haven't got the budgets anymore, literally everything. And like, if you haven't bothered to go vote and then turn around and say, oh, it's the damn council's fault that so and so happened, actually, yes, it is the council's fault, but it's also indirectly your fault because you didn't bother to go and vote and didn't take part in the democratic process and say, actually, I'm not happy with my councillor, I'm going to go vote another person in so we can maybe have a change of circumstances here. So that's one reason why it's important to vote. Another reason why it's important to vote is because political parties like the Tories and Labour use local elections to try and gauge sort of what policies work well, and like just generally how well they're going to do in an area. So, biggest one being for Labour, was Wandsworth that they were concentrating on, and if they'd have got that, it would have meant like if there was an election coming up, their chances would have been improved. So yeah, that's another one. So if you're not happy with the Tories in power now, you need to go and vote in your council elections to actually indicate to the Tories you're not happy with their policies, you're not happy with what they're doing, and you know, voting in council elections gives political parties a good indication of what works and what doesn't, policies wise, and also just in general it gives them that bit of a boost if they are getting council seats. But yeah, so I've ranted on a little bit about that, but time to sort of discuss why I think people aren't actually going out and voting. I think part of it is voter fatigue. We are having to vote what seems like every year for something, be it mayoral elections, council elections, by-elections, general elections, mayoral elections, authority elections, police commissioner elections. But it's really important that you still go and do that, because this is your chance to say, this is what I want my leaders to do. Another reason why is because, yeah, let's face it, the system is from what may as well be the Stone Ages. more people actually vote in X Factor and that kind of stuff rather than general elections, local elections, whatever you have elections. And I think that's because it's so much easier to go and vote in something like the X Factor. You can pick up your phone, send a text, or even like just ring a number. If we had that sort of system, yes, it would be open to fraud, but maybe it would like make people vote more. And I think finally the other reason why people aren't bothering to vote at the moment is people like me aren't sort of represented. People of colour aren't represented, you know. When you see politicians on the telly, yes, it is changing, and it is sort of people of colour and younger people starting to sort of make their way into politics and get themselves on like the backbenches and in like the front benches and ministerial positions. But when you think of a politician, you think of an old person in a suit, and there tends to be a white old person in a suit. If there was more representation and actually politicians seem to have a clue what is going on in the real world, you know, I think that would help people go out and vote more. Anyways, I've ranted on about this enough. So yeah, I've been Ange, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye! Oh, I almost forgot the obligatory self-promotion. If you like this video and you want more content, click on my face, which should be about there, and that will take you to where you can subscribe. If you're not sure and you want to check out another video, then if you click there-ish, YouTube will recommend another video of mine for you to watch, so you can make your mind up. Anyhow, ciao!